Hey, it's Marley from the Energy Boutique with your energy forecast for Thursday, January 6th. So the moon is going to be in Pisces all day. We have 9 different aspects taking place today, and 6 of them involve the moon in Pisces. But first, right out of the gate, we're going to get a sudden jolt of energy, and hopefully we're going to use this in all the right ways. We have Mars, who is in Sagittarius, bumping into Uranus, who is retrograde in Taurus. Now, this is a beautiful energy. It's a harmonizing energy. It is an opportunity for us to actually take a step forward, to take a move, to flex our biggest flex on the path in which we are looking to initiate. Now, the path that we're looking to initiate, first of all, is built off of the new truth that we just kind of had revealed to us before Christmas. We also have a new meaning, a new purpose that we're looking to pursue, a new path, a new adventure that we're looking to initiate. And the Uranian energy suggests that this has a lot to do with making some changes to our physical realm where routines and habits are concerned, where our personal relationships are concerned, where our money matters are concerned. This is going to be a good energy for us to really tap into a brand new perspective, a brand new will, a brand new discipline in order for us to get very calculated and strategic with what it is that we have to do to pursue our new passion and desire. The moon in Pisces is going to bump into Mercury, who is now in Aquarius. So Mercury in Aquarius has us thinking very futuristically, has big ideas coming in, aha moments of genius coming in. And the moon in Pisces is so in tune with our higher self, with our intuition, with our dream state and our creativity, that this is a beautiful, beautiful aspect to see where it is, especially with outside triggers showing us what it is in our life that really needs to change, where it is that we can come up with some very beautiful solutions to some not so nice problems. It's really where we get to kind of lean all the way into using our intellect and our intuition in tandem with one another. That's when we're most powerful, is when we're able to balance our egoic intellectual self and our higher intuitive self in order to come up with solutions. The moon is going to semi-square Venus though, and the semi-square is a little bit of a tension point because we're recognizing that situations outside of us that are acting as triggers and activation points, especially in our personal relationships, are doing so in order for us to kind of see that we're playing a very not so nice game of worth. And I mean this in all the nicest ways, but Venus in retrograde right now in Capricorn, she's doing a dance with the devil in the darkness. She's recognizing where it is that we've been playing safe, where it is we've been dimming our light, where it is that we've been engaging in personal relationships that do not support us or encourage us to be our best selves. This is about worth. This is about what it is that we deserve. And sometimes we need to hit the bottom of the barrel. We need to be activated from the people in our lives for us to get a grip and really say, do I really deserve to be treated like this? And this is what I feel this particular aspect is going to do. Now, the moon in Pisces is very hypersensitive. So we do pick up on other subtle energies other than our own emotions. So we do have to be careful about, is this mine to own? Is this mine to work through? Is this mine to heal? But the answer is likely going to be yes. Because Venus right now, she's very focused on getting, those layers of the onion peeled back and crying through every single one of them so that we can start fresh when she goes direct at the end of this month, and we can start making some serious changes to our personal relationships that's going to mirror the new boost of self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence that we're gaining by tearing ourselves down in the depths of our darkness. Now, something tells me this outside trigger, especially coming from a meaningful relationship, is really going to rub us the wrong way, because the moon in Pisces bumps into Chiron in not the nicest way at all. Chiron is the wounded healer, and he is in Aries, focused on our ego and identity wounds. And something tells me that the outside trigger that we're getting from one of our personal relationships is really going to be rubbing salt in the wounds when we're most vulnerable, when we're hypersensitive. Now, this is going to act as a choice point because A, it shows us where it is that we're not in alignment with other people. We're not on the same page. B, it's going to show us whether or not we're playing small in order to stay connected to this particular individual because our ego identity has now, unified with these individuals, and who would we be without them? And C, it's really going to illuminate a lot of the conditioning that, of course, we learned as a child that we are mirroring from the romantic partners that we choose and the friendships that we involve ourselves in. Because, of course, when the wounds are still alive, we look outside of ourselves for people to heal them, not realizing that's an inner job. So the moon bumping into Chiron is likely going to be salt in the wound right now. We're not going to be feeling so good. We're going to want to just kind of shut down. It's not good to shut down at this particular point, but that's the situation that we're going to feel pressurized to want to do. We get a little bit of help here. Now, let me tell you, it's going to be about a 3 to 4 hour funk that we're in order for us to actually make the connections to what's going on in our exterior realm and what that has to do with our inner healing journey. But after this little 3 hour, 4 hour funk, the moon is going to sextile Uranus, and this is going to bring such huge amounts of clarity, connecting the dots when we're reflective enough and open-minded enough to do so. And this is going to shift our perspective and give us an aha moment where we see the people that are activating us in a brand new light. Even more than that, we're going to be seeing ourselves in a brand new light, and that is where the change happens first. Now, the moon is going to semi-square Pluto. This suggests that we have an opportunity with this particular mental plane shift, with this amount of clarity on what it is that we're actually going to do about it. Now, Pluto is the great transformer. He transforms us on the deepest levels in our psyche, in our mental plane, in our heart space, in our soul space. And because we just had these beautiful but uncomfortable aha moments, we have an opportunity here with the moon bumping into Pluto on what it is that we're going to do. Are we going to take this pain and turn it into a powerhouse move? Or are we going to sit in the victimhood mentality, the poor me mentality, where we shrivel up, we play it safe, we dim our light just to make other people happy? The moon is going to bump into Saturn, and this is another tough love life lesson that we get to kind of compound with the life lesson that Pluto just opened us up to. This is an opportunity for us to boss up in all the right ways, but I got to tell you, it's likely going to come from tearing us down. This is a reality check. This is a bitch slap of reality. This is a lot of truth. This is a lot of in your face kind of truth that sometimes we need in order to rebel against for us to find our strength once again. Now, Mercury, who's in Aquarius, is going to semi-square Neptune. This is actually going to be a very interesting aspect for us, especially, following some of the tougher energies here of the day, because Mercury in Aquarius is thinking very rapidly, thinking about the future, and then jumping back into the present moment and saying, okay, does my current reality replicate what needs to happen in order for me to actually be living my future dreams and my future goals? The answer is likely no. Now, there's a moment of genius. There's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of insight that comes with Mercury in Aquarius. But here's the thing. Mercury is the lower level intellect channeling in higher messages from higher realms, which the Aquarian energy rules over. So it takes a little bit of time for us to kind of click. And this Neptune energy that we're kind of squaring off with, this Neptune energy that rules over the moon in Pisces, so we're definitely hypersensitive. We're definitely, we're overwhelmed on all levels. The Neptune energy wants us to align with our higher self, to align with our intuition, to kind of shut down the egoic process of our intellect and really trust, really have faith that we are being guided through the hardships of our current reality to purge and release those elements that are not supporting the kind of dreams and visions that we want to be manifesting. There is a aha moment that happens here, but it usually happens out of pure frustration, pure confusion, pure internal power struggle between our heart and our head. The sun then semi-squares Jupiter. And let me tell you, this is a moment where out of the tension, out of the pressurized situation, there's a beautiful, beautiful opportunity for a huge amount of growth. So we have the sun in Capricorn, shining a bright light on what it is that we need to be doing, thinking long term about our goals, about our ambitions, what it is that we need to be doing logically and practically to come up with a strategic and calculated plan in order to bridge the gap from where it is that we're currently at to where it is that we want to be. Now, the sun in Capricorn is very strong-willed. Yes, we do have a tendency to be hard on ourselves, to highly criticize ourselves, highly judge ourselves. But here's the thing, that Jupiter energy is in Pisces. We want to heal. We want to tap into huge amounts of creativity. We want to tap into our dreamland, so much so that the sun in Capricorn, very rooted in the here and now, gives ourselves permission to go off in the la la land, to dream that bigger dream, to see all of the aspects at play in our futuristic realms of possibilities so that we can bring it all back into our physical body in the here and now and have the sun in Capricorn work through the manageable steps that we need to break the bigger, greater, grander vision down in order to actually accomplish these set of tasks and actually be rewarded for our energy, efforts, and behavior. So we're given a huge opportunity to grow, to expand our mental plane, to use our physical energy, our drive, our attention for good, or we could be so overwhelmed and let the volume go all the way up on the hopes and dreams that our negative narrative don't ever think that we could possibly bring to life. Again, the choice is yours.